You know, at some point in our lives, we all have problems with some sort of pain. And usually the older that we get, the more that pain that we feel. Joint pain, muscle pain, you know, it could be in our feet, our ankles, you know, our knees, everywhere. Well, there is a new deep tissue laser therapy that is available to help you relieve that pain without having surgery done. And you can find that at Dr. Timothy Murphy's on Pops Ferry Road in Biloxi. So we're going to talk to a gentleman right now that has been utilizing some of that. Eric Landrum, how are you?
Hi, fine, thank you.
Tell us about the problem that you had and what made you come here to Dr. Murphy's office.
About 8 weeks ago, I had lower back surgery. I had a herniated disc. Surgeon went in, did the surgery. I was having great success with it. About 6 weeks post-surgery, I woke up one morning, experienced a little stiffness. Well, as the week progressed, the stiffness got worse and worse, where it was debilitating. I thought I've done damage.
Yes,
yeah. I thought I've damaged my back again. Well, I got in with my surgeon, and he actually recommended me get this procedure. This surgeon comes here every few weeks because he's peering down for hours on end, and he's had great success. And he said, I promise you, this will help you. You have a trigger point issue, knots in your lower back. I came in here, my pain level was about a 10. I could barely walk.
Wow.
Well, by the time I had my very first laser treatment done, I walked out of here with, it was below a 5.
Really?
Yes. I was walking at a kind of an angle in when I walked out perfectly straight.
Straight up. Wow.
Yes. So I'm getting weekly treatments, and it's been real successful.
Painless?
I still have a little bit.
No, I mean, as far as getting the treatment.
Zero pain.
No little needle pricks or anything like that?
No, it's painless. And
no burning sensation?
None at all, not at all.
And
it's amazing.
It really is, and you've got a lot of relief off of that.
Yes, I have.
I mean, you stand up nice and straight now,
yes.
And I saw you walk in. It's like, you know, nothing at all.
I feel a lot better, and I'm going to continue this treatment until it's all subsided.
All right.
I'm really close, so.
Well, good. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Let's talk to Dr. Timothy Murphy now and find out more about this great deep tissue laser therapy. Dr. Murphy, how are you?
Good to see you again.
Let's talk about Eric's case. I mean, he comes in here and he says he's like 10 in pain on a scale of 1 to 10, and on a less than 5 when he walked out of here. This is amazing, this new laser therapy. Now you've been doing, you've been a chiropractor here in Biloxi for over 25 years.
That's correct.
And people think about doing chiropractic, you're just working on the spine, but there's more to that with the laser therapy, isn't it?
Right. We've had many modalities that we've offered through the years. Traction, intersegmental traction, hydrotherapy, interferential electrical stem, Russian stem, and of course manipulation, tissue therapy, manual therapy. But when the laser came about, actually a chiropractor in Starkville, Mississippi, he's the team chiropractor from Mississippi State, told me that I needed to get one of these lasers, and I said, well, how much do they cost? And they cost a lot. And I said, no, I don't think I'm going to do that. I said, call me in 6 months and let me know how it's doing. I talked to him 6 months later. He said, I'm telling you, you're not going to be able to keep up. You need to get one of these lasers. It's having phenomenal results. And he started telling me all the things he's treating. Well, for years, people would come in with other things, plantar fasciitis, rotator cuff problems, tennis elbow, sinus pain, occipital headaches, migraines. This laser, and there are different types of lasers. Some cut tissue,
right?
Some remove hair. This is the photobiomodulation that this laser
Big long word.
The end result is that it produces high levels of ATP production at the cellular level and releases nitrous oxide. So you're oxygenating the tissues. So you're healing at the cellular level. So if you had any type of post-surgical inflammation you can't get rid of, that's why it worked in the spine case. But when you're healing at the cellular level, you can treat anything that's musculoskeletal. So even if there's a metal implant, if you've had knee replacements, we can treat the knees. We've done it, and
really,
we're almost batting 1,000 with this therapy. We're having a lot of fun with it because there's so many people that are so happy now because they had nothing else to turn to.
Well, you mentioned it does, of course, down south here, we have people with a lot of sinus problems. And you said it helps with that as well?
Yes. We just had a sinus patient last week after 2 treatments, and she had been to 4 or 5 other doctors for her sinuses. Because once again, you're oxygenating tissues and the body heals itself. So there are the only contraindications are you can't do it over a tattoo.
Right, right.
And you can't do it near a pacemaker.
Okay.
So we had a lady with pins in her ankle. She had shattered her ankle, and she hasn't been able to walk without assistance for over a year. And she came in after her 3rd treatment. She walked to her mailbox to get her mail for the first time.
Wow.
So we're having a lot of fun with that, watching people progress so quickly with it.
Now, of course, if somebody wants some information or they want to schedule, a consultation with you, they just call the number on the screen.
Come on in and we'll explain to them, and the packages are very reasonably priced. The fees are we haven't had any complaints about any of that, and we're working with people and having great results.
That's good. Matter of fact, you met Eric just a few moments ago. We're going to get him back here. He's here for a treatment. So we're going to show you exactly how this laser works here at Dr. Timothy Murphy's office on Pops Ferry Road in Biloxi. Now, tell us, Celia, exactly what type of laser this is and what you're doing.
Well, here we have a deep tissue class 4 laser. There are 2 different types of lasers. You have a class 3 and a class 4, which we're using today. With this laser, you'll actually get some of the heat and warmth. It takes a minute to warm up, but after that, it's nice and cozy.
Stimulates the, as the doctor said, the oxygen or in there, and as far as what it does to the cells.
Yeah, I'd like to explain to patients, it works similar to the photosynthesis process in plants. So a plant will take in the sunlight, it'll use that to power itself, renew, regrow, whatever it needs. This laser is infusing your cells with excess energy so that they have a nice surplus to pull from in order to push through the metabolism process.
And basically, it speeds up the healing process.
Exactly, just like press and fast forward.
That's a good way to put it. Well, the doc mentioned that Mississippi State has got one of these, just bought one. I understand LSU has 3.
I believe that's correct.
Well, no wonder they're having such a great season. And all the NFL teams have them as well. So if you're having any kind of problems with that you need the deep tissue laser therapy, I mean, whether it's your cervical pain, muscle spasms, anything like that, call the number on your screen, set up an appointment, and for a consultation, and come up and talk to Dr. Murphy and his wonderful staff here. Dr. Timothy Murphy, he's located on Pops Ferry Road in Biloxi.